An important day in college football, the playoff selections being announced, and joining us now is ESPN college football and NFL analyst Robert Griffin III, RG3. Good morning to you. It's good to have you.
Hi, good morning. Pleasure to be on with you guys.
So let's jump right into it. The games yesterday were crazy, and after yesterday's conference championships, the huge Alabama win over Georgia. Who is your number one team now?
Yeah, I mean, it's really the whole weekend. My number one team is the Washington Huskies. It's been confirmed that they got that dog in them, all right? They went in against Oregon, a 9-point underdog, and ended up dominating the game at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They have the best wide receiver core in all of college football, led by Rome Odunze, Jalen McMillan, and Jalen Polk. And they've got a quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., who's a lefty, but he throws it just right. So look for them to be number one in the rankings from the College Football Selection Committee because they have ranked wins against 5 different opponents. And in their last 9 games, they've won by 10 points or less, which means they know that they can really get it done when they get in those close games.
Wow, my wife went to UW. She's going to be happy with your ranking on that one. All right, so what are your other 3 teams to round out the top 4?
Yeah, so my other 3 teams would be Michigan coming in at number 2. At number 3, I'm going to go with Texas. And the 4th team that's going to get in for me is going to be Florida State.
So why no Alabama making it despite the huge win over Georgia and winning the SEC?
Listen, when you talk about historically, the SEC has been a very dominant conference, and they've been dominant in the college football playoff era and really in the BCS era as well. But this isn't about history. This is about this year. And you play the games for a reason. Florida State is an undefeated conference champion, and I put them at 4 because they don't have their starting quarterback in Jordan Travis. But when you look at Texas, they're a 1-loss Big 12 conference champion who beat Alabama, in Tuscaloosa, on the road, and Alabama beat Georgia. So unfortunately this year, the SEC just doesn't get in on my ballot. And if you really look at it, the ACC this year was 6-4 against the SEC in head-to-head matchups and non-conference play. So maybe this year, the SEC is just a little bit down. And I don't think that they should be rewarded, and the committee should change their rules just because they want to get an SEC team in there.
It is incredible just how all those games yesterday really reshuffled the deck. But I do want to switch over to the NFL because the Jaguars host the Bengals on Monday Night Football tomorrow night. What are you looking forward to in this game?
Well, first and foremost, it's got to be the quarterback play. You look at Trevor Lawrence over the last 2 weeks, he's playing like an MVP. Only Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts have accounted for more touchdowns over the past 2 weeks than Trevor Lawrence. And it really starts with his ownership at the line of scrimmage and the fact that he is utilizing play action incredibly well. They have the 4th most highest completion percentage off of play action right now when you look at the Jags. And for the Bengals, they got to figure out a way to get Joe Mixon involved running the football to protect Jake Browning, the quarterback who, as your wife knows, is from Washington, is their all-time leader in touchdown passes. They need to protect him, give him a running game to kind of be able to settle in there. Otherwise, the Jags will run away with it.
RG3, always love having you on. Love the suit today, too, by the way. Appreciate it. Come back
Just
anytime.
Trying to keep up with you, brother.
You got it. We'll talk to you soon. Of course, you can catch the College Football Playoff Selection Show starting at noon on ESPN. And don't forget the Bengals versus the Jaguars. Monday Night Football, 8:15 on ABC and ESPN.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.